continue our Commitment 2014 coverage with the Iowa Secretary of State race.
It's a race that's left without an incumbent. KCCI's Marcus McIntosh introduces us to the candidates who are running for this job.
Democrat Brad Anderson and Republican Paul Pate are running at full speed for November 4th, when voters elect the next Secretary of State.
I devoted much of my life to building relationships with people.
For Pate, it will be a return to a position he was first elected to in 1995. He also served 2 terms in the state Senate in the late 80s and early 90s, and as mayor of Cedar Rapids from 02 to 06. He says the decision to seek public office after nearly 10 years in the private sector is all about the future.
I have 3 children and 5 grandchildren. I want to make sure they have the kind of Iowa I had. I want to make sure they have the opportunities that I had and my wife did to build the kind of future they want.
This is Will Anderson.
Brad Anderson of Des Moines, a husband and father of 2, says he never thought about running for office until about 2012, when he began to grow frustrated with what he was seeing in the Secretary of State's office.
The truth is, the partisanship in the Secretary of State's office has really gotten out of control, and we need to do something about that.
A central issue here, like many Secretary of State races across the country, voter identification.
People want that base. They want to know that their vote is being secured. And it isn't about voter fraud. It's about protecting what we have.
Protection Anderson does not want to see discourage registered voters from casting their ballots.
Making it easy as possible for eligible voters to participate in our elections. In addition to that, maintain the integrity of our elections, make it hard to cheat.
Pate believes there is only one way to make sure only registered voters cast ballots in Iowa, and that is to require a photo ID at the polling place.
I want to make sure we protect your voter integrity. We want to get that voter ID initiative done.
Hey, it's Brad Anderson calling. How are you?
The candidates draw a line in the sand to show there is a distinct difference between the two and only one choice.
My experience speaks for itself. I've had a history of working in elections across Iowa for the last dozen years.
Frankly, when I looked at the other choice of somebody who was Obama's campaign director and has done nothing but political campaigns, I says, you know, we've got to make sure we have someone in there who understands that this is about being nonpartisan.
Both men say the choice is simple. Democrat Anderson, a small business owner who has lived in Des Moines for more than a decade, or Republican Pate, a lifelong Iowan who also owns his own business. Both believe they are the person for the office. Voters have the final say November 4th. Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.